Dear Dairy. Wow, it's a lot later than I would normally record. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. However, in my defense, I was, what's the term, asleep earlier. When I've mentioned in the past that my sleep pattern has shattered, it has. I usually now sleep for roughly 2 hours, and then I'm awake for 4. I sleep for 2, and I'm awake for 4, and sleep for 2, and awake for 4, and I just kind of roll through the day and the night like that. So, yeah. So this is still Mondays. I think even though I'm recording it Tuesday morning, it is still Monday's Motivational Monday vlog doohickey, Dear Dairy thing. Wow. Maybe I'll have some tea. This was going to be a little bit short because, like I said, I'm having trouble finding really good motivational stuff, but that's not quite true. I was recording some voiceover stuff for a friend of mine last night, and of course, sleeping all the time. Not all the time, but a third of the time, which is kind of normal, as a quarter of the time. A third of the time. Wait. Never mind. Sleeping a bit. And I just hadn't found anything really wonderfully motivational. But what I did find earlier last week, didn't quite find it. I mean, I should stop rambling and just say what it is. As I've told you guys, Dodger is one of the folks on YouTube that I follow. One of the YouTube celebrities that I follow, and she is absolutely fantastic. Love her to death. Love, love, love. In an extremely platonic, because, you know, she's a girl, and I like her. I mean, you know, I will admit, she's very cute. She's a very, very, very pretty, beautiful woman. But, yeah. Somebody once, I think it might have been in a live stream or something, I had made some comment, I don't even remember what it was, and he was like, oh yeah, that's not stalkerish at all. And I'm like, I would never stalk Dodger. It's just, no. And he's like, yeah, that's one of the first things a stalker would say. And I was like, is said stalker also gay? Because I am. And he's like, oh, well, maybe you're just saying you're gay. And I'm like, no, dude, no. No, not just saying it. I will so happily prove it. I kind of wonder how differently my military career would have been if I had come out in the Army and like a drill sergeant had said, you're going to have to prove to me that you're gay. That could have been fun. No, he was married. Anyway, but some of the other guys in the platoon weren't. Anyway, blah, motivation that doesn't involve dick. Okay, do I have any motivation? Yes. So Dodger, a couple of days ago, did her usual coffee time vlog thing. And this one was about being emotionally healthy and the various things that you have to do to keep yourself emotionally healthy and whatnot. And I thought it was really, really good. I loved some of the points that she brought up. And I mean, there were points that I've heard before, but hearing other people talk about it kind of reinforces not only that it's good stuff, but it makes me, it increases my confidence that maybe the human race isn't going to, you know, destroy itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to her video. Now, if you want, you can just click that link right now and go to the thing. Or if you want, you can wait until afterwards, because the link is also in the description down below. But that's going to be the motivational stuff I'm going to point you to this week. So yeah, good stuff. What else was there? You know, with somebody who's sleeping so often, you would think that I would not yawn like this. I think what it is, actually, the yawning that I do is not because I'm tired. It's because I'm talking. I'm not breathing as deeply, and so the carbon dioxide builds up, and I'm like taking in deeper breaths and yawning, trying to flush the carbon dioxide out of my lungs, which is why you yawn when you're falling asleep, because your breathing patterns become slow and shallow, and you have to take a deep breath. When you wake up in the morning, I've talked about that before. I'm certain I have. That when you yawn when you're waking up in the morning, it's because your jaw muscles are stretching out and you're getting ready to eat because you're hungry. I would think of it, I'm a bit hungry. I haven't eaten since, well, it's 2 o'clock now, and I think I ate around 7, so however many hours that is. 7? Is it 7 hours? That can't be right, can it? Doing this doesn't count as counting, I guess. It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so 7 hours ago. It's understandable that I would be a bit peckish. There was another thing that happened with stuff. The doohickey. Where the hell is it? It's gonna drive me bad shit crazy. Andoran. He's a composer. Man, where the hell is my brain? All male. M-A-I-L, not M-A-L-E. What? What are you talking about, Dred? Come on, it's gotta be here. He just sent me this thing. It was on Google Plus. Google Plus. Open up. This has got to be just incredibly entertaining. Yes, Andoran TaVaine. Composer, does a lot of great stuff for EverQuest Next. Oh my god. Recently posted Bastion's End. Wonderful music, and I'm going to put the link to that in the... You know what? I'll bet I spent all that time trying to find the guy's name because for some reason my brain locked up on it. And oh no, I didn't. I thought, because I knew I put the URL in my notepad thing where I record all it. When I'm making these videos, I type out all my notes and everything and figure out what I'm going to talk about. That way I can just copy paste them into the details while I'm uploading the YouTube file. And I put the song's title and the URL for it, but I didn't put his name in it, so it's a good thing I just found it. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be your next motivational thing. Now, it is kind of a sad song. And there was somebody else. It was Neil McNeil, I believe, in his Daily December vlog from yesterday, I think. No, it was from Sunday, I believe. He was watching some particularly, he said it was one of the saddest movies that he's ever seen. And that he doesn't understand why when, because he's not feeling sad or anything, but he just wanted to watch this particular movie. And I think that there is, to an extent, there is a part of you that when you are happy, you expose yourself to melancholy things so that you can more clearly see the delta, the difference between where you could be and where you are. Looking at sad things makes you realize and thankful that you're not there. But it also happens like, when you've broken up with somebody or something, you start listening to really sad music a lot. I do that anyway. And, for a lot of us, it's an expression of that emotion. That emotion has to be expressed in some way. And a lot of times, even though you're listening to melancholy music, you don't feel sadder for it. It actually brings your mood up because it's giving this emotion an outlet. Even though it's not you expressing the outlet, there's a sympathetic expression of sadness, and that sharing that expression kind of makes it easier to deal with, I guess. As I said in a story that I wrote a long time ago, when pain is shared, it is halved. And when joy is shared, it is doubled. But the important part was the first part of that thing. So yeah, I think that's why we listen to melancholy things even when we're happy, we still, read. It's like when we feel safe, why do we watch horror films? Just so we can experience the difference between those 2 points, I guess. Anyway, I have a note. Well, I brought up my notepad application and covered my timer, so I had no idea how long I had been. 10.5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go and check out Dodger's video. Very, very good stuff, and subscribe to her channel because she's very, very funny, and she does a lot of great stuff, and she has cute cats. And it can be almost painfully amusing to watch her play video games, especially if they're video games she's not very good at. And don't play Towerfall with her because she will mess you up. Right. Okay, so go watch her stuff. Go watch this video, that video, whichever direction. I've got the annotation in, or just the link down below, whatever. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later today for TMI Tales Tuesday. Well, it's not a sinister. Well, yeah. Be careless.